Conversion software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tired heart. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy King Churro, and today is Sunday, August 24th, 2025. And last night we went to a party.
Can we get a bench for him? He needs a ride here.
¿O vas a tomar dos también?
Okay.
For shit, without
I
us?
think I speak for everybody, but since I met you, we called you Danny DeVito.
Or Mr. Sprocket?
One thing we all know
This is basically.
is we got to meet you. We got to meet Claudia. She's one of the greatest things that we have here in the Legion. But with you, it's always been fun and we joke. And you know how you and I joke all the time. Oh, you're very. Hey. Hey, you never blush when I tell you he's taking the 3D. Comes to him, salud, and many more.
It's gonna happen. Sorry. Make my clothes fall off.
Huh?
He's sitting there. Wow.
Cheers together.
Finish it off, right? There's only like one. There's like one drink left. How about you maybe want to drink it? Oh, you want some? Give me another one. I make some special. You know y'all left? Yeah, you good. You good. Cheers! Yes!
Immediately after that last shot, it's like Luis gave me another like half a shot. What was left over in the bottle. But immediately after the shot, Luis sat down and he started to feel numb in his face. He even let me, or I asked him, can I smack you in the face? Is that how numb you feel? Smack me. I'm like, I'm not going to smack you, man. I wanted to, just to test how numb he is. But it's my best friend, my brother, that's my twin. He finishes my sentences and I finish his food. We're twins. I'm not going to smack my boy. But yeah, immediately after, he was like, oh, bro, I feel it. Hey, I'll be good in an hour, because he was also my driver. And I didn't feel, I mean, I felt the buzz, but I had a couple more beers afterwards. I think I had like 2 Coors Lights and a Michelob Ultra, which I don't think I ever want to drink Michelob Ultra ever again. It doesn't even tastes like beer flavored water. But yeah, no. We continue the night with dancing.
In terms of the new lingo, this is busing. Yeah!
And then Friday night for dinner on the 22nd. Somebody's looking for attention.
Tortillas right here. This is your side plate. Would you like an additional plate?
Yummy. And then last Saturday, on August 16th, 2025, Luis and I went out to Mecca, to Leon's Meat Market. Alright, y'all. Today is Monday, August 18th, 2025. It's currently 12:17, noontime, lunchtime. And I'm waiting on the Primo guy, the supposed to be sparklets, but I've been getting Primo water. They're supposed to be here between 7:42 and 11:42. And then, like I said, it's 12:17. They ain't here. And usually you would leave your empty bottles out on the porch. They'll come drop off the water, take your empty bottles, so on and so forth. But the thing is I've got 9 empty bottles. They haven't been picking up my bottles, or they maybe pick up 2. Or, it's like, I've got 2 full bottles there. I just put a new full bottle in there. And then I've also got 2 full bottles there. So 4 bottles plus the one that's brand new in the dispenser. And it's only my wife and I. I probably need another 2, but I'll go with the 3 that's in my order. It's no big deal. They come every 2 weeks. But then lately, I've been having my mother-in-law stay with me while she recovers from her health. And, every time they've come by to drop off water, she doesn't give them all the bottles. So I'm like, now I have all these bottles left, or I have all these bottles for them to pick up. So do I put these 9 bottles in my front doorstep as they drop off the 3, or do I leave them here, drop off the 3, and I'm left with another, 12? I don't know. But hopefully they get here soon, because I got some shit to do. So I recently quit a job that I had started working at. Like, I went through the whole process and everything, and about 2 weeks in to working that job, I literally just quit. I just like, I'm done. It was working with a company called Think Together. Now, Think Together does a after school program with Unified School District. And the concept of Think Together, awesome. I love it. I still love it. Even though I quit, I love the concept. I would have preferred to work with elementary school kids. And because you don't get that many hours a week, I would have preferred to work closer to my home. Now, Unified only goes from like Ranch Mirage all the way up to DHS. Preferably, I would have not wanted to drive all the way to DHS. DHS is just a little bit out the ways. And they assigned me to a middle school in Desert Hot Springs. Everybody that I worked with live in Desert Hot Springs. Literally the job, I would drive all the way to Desert Hot Springs for 3 hours a day. When I was interviewed, I was in this room here, but the background was this. And I interviewed with a guy named Dave on Zoom, and I had to do an impromptu lesson, and I chose to do a lesson how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It was a cool ass interview. It was a really cool interview, and Dave, real cool. I met him in person during training at the Palm Springs Convention Center. Real cool guy, and that's why I wish I would have stayed longer. I just couldn't. It didn't factor out for me. But when I got hired, I had that interview, and like not even 5 minutes later, I get a call from HR offering me the job. And initially, when I got hired, this is how I was thinking about my new part-time job. Again, I mean, being paid $20 an hour, that wasn't the issue. Driving to Desert Hot Springs wouldn't have been the issue if it would have been more than 3 hours a day. Or I didn't get along with the micromanaging. I felt like I was being micromanaged. I felt like I did a lot of work. A lot of times we're program leaders. And the other program leaders, they weren't willing to fill up the 5-gallon jugs of water. There was no efficiency when doing such tasks. Like, why am I filling up a 5-gallon jug of water from a water fountain? That just takes so much time. And there should have been more efficient ways of doing things. Like, we should have partnered with the kitchen staff to be able to fill up the water quicker. Like I said, efficiency needed to happen. Micromanaging, it just to me, it was like, after all that, the drive to Desert Hot Springs for only 3 hours a day, it didn't line up for me. Would I work for Think Together again? Yes, I would. But again, I'd like to work in the elementary schools, not in the middle schools. I feel like these kids were either they were happy to play sports or they were happy to be on their phones playing Roblox. And the whole Roblox thing's a whole different situation. Like, that's a whole new video right there. But yeah, I worked for Think Together, and again, I would do it again. Even if it is only a few hours at the day. But I feel like I would match well with a manager who is efficient, who uses the time wisely, and that does not micromanage. Whatever your expectation is, teach me your expectation. I'm not going to learn off of a pamphlet, off of a booklet. You need to teach me you need to be hands-on. Teach me what you're expecting. And I will try 110% to make sure that I meet your expectations.
It's your boy King Churro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day, because tomorrow is never promised. Peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
My dad's gonna show you his Bullwinkle collection, and he's probably gonna do his Bullwinkle voice, so you better be nice. Say it's cool. Come on, Dad.
So this is only a small part of my Bullwinkle collection, man. This side here is I got mostly on eBay. This side here I got mostly on Facebook Marketplace. I actually showed up in person in people's houses and stuff. And I would be like, they'd be like, "Are you that guy?" I'd say, "No, I'm Bullwinkle."
Good job, Dad.
Thank you.
Two things. One, I too am a Bullwinkle J. Moose fan. And two, when they ask, "Are you the guy?" Yes, you are the guy. As in Silent Bob from Jay and Silent Bob, you are Kevin Smith. So, yeah, I have no reason to be mean to your dad, Harley Quinn.